Well, the old GQ and I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship. Love her in low range, love her on the dirt. I pretty much hate her on the highway. But she's come a long way, and when we first got her, she was probably as grandpa spec as you could possibly get. But it's been a big journey and there's been a lot happen. Why don't you check out the build? Okay guys, so I'm just back from Coffs Harbour where I picked up this beautiful little GQ. Now, she is as grandpa spec as I think you can get. Now, if there's one thing we learnt from Cape York or Bust, is that preparation is probably key. So we're going to get this little beauty into the shed so that we can check over that TD42 and make sure she is in mint condition. Ooh, sheesh. I've been lucky enough to be able to get a roof console. So I'm going to actually hook everything up. So radio is going to go just in here. I'm actually going to then be able to put, this is actually magnetic on the back, so I'm going to put that one on here and mount that there. Then also this one here, the 6-shooter. Now this is detachable and it's via Bluetooth, but everything's going to be hooked up to the actual 6-shooter, and this is going to sit on the top here. So I'll be able to do winch in, winch out, lights, all sorts of things via that one. I'm also going to put a few lights as well so that I can actually see inside here, but also so that at night I can have a bit of more of an interior light. Being that the GQ is a wagon, I wanted to try and incorporate a little bit of the things I've learnt over the years from touring with the utes and with the canopies. We reached out to the guys at Emu Wing and they were able to actually come and help me install what I think is one of the best modifications to the GQ. We took out the old windows, we put in the Emu Wings, and it allows so much access into the back. Now, in terms of the actual window itself, what's unique about this particular product?
The concealed hinges, so that the hinges can't be seen from the outside of the vehicle, that the actual size of the opening, and ease of installation, it can be done at home.
So for us, we've actually gone with the Spinifex custom rear storage. I wanted to get all of my Red Art gear, any electronics, and also some of my recovery gear into those boxes for easy access. We're still working on the Patrol, but I'm taking a little bit of a break because these beauties just arrived. The seat covers for both front and back from Gotcha Covered, and Josie sent over my favourite pattern, so I'm going to get these into the car. It's going to look a ripper. So when you're travelling in a four-wheel drive, a lot of people forget to think of seat covers, and they're so important. The seat covers are going to protect your car, and you can normally remove them, wash them, and pop them back in again. Well, there we go. Seat covers are in. That was nice and simple, but I hazard a guess, it's not going to be as simple to finish the rest of this car. So bar work is always really important when you're looking at touring. So for us, we went down to Rasla and we got some really cool custom bar work. I've got the Tourer rear bar on the back. I've also got a stainless steel fold-down bench, which is on the larger door at the back. And I've got the GQ comp bar. Now, the GQ comp bar comes in two options, a large hoop, small hoop. I went with the large hoop, mainly because I wanted to have the 9-inch core ultralights. Don't have the best eyes at night, so it was important for me to be able to fit those. So we're going to be taking the GQ into Tough Dog and getting a 3-inch lift with a caster correction. And I'm also going to be getting the 300 kilo rear coils, and there are constant coils. The foam cell shocks as well, which are going to be great. The other thing will be an adjustable steering dampener. Now, the GQs are known for being a little bit floaty in the front, so I'm looking forward to having something that I can adjust to try and correct that, especially when I am towing. So all of that put together is going to be a great little package underneath the GQ. We've done a heap of work on the appearance of the old GQ, but we all know it's about what's under the bonnet that counts, and she does need a little bit of work. Now, the GQ is going to be doing a bit of towing, and a few things that really help with that is obviously having a bit of a tune, and that's happening down at Berrima. But the other thing that I found from last season on the Cruiser was the intercooler had a huge effect on towing as well. We've turned a grandpa spec car into one of the most ultimate tourers. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turned out.